Hello guys, welcome back to Divine RPG Dimensions review slash overview. And today we are starting with the Mythril Mountains, and I did a little more looking through it, and I was wrong. Uvite is the third, not the fourth, as you can hopefully see. But the order is Dravite Hills, Azurite Forest, Uvite Islands, Mythril Mountains, and of course Vetka. So, just letting you know that. And this is the fourth Twilight Dimension, as I just said. There's a picture right there. And it represents evening, so it's a very hostile. The two-headed Mythril Golem is the only mob in this dimension that's not hostile. And the only ore found in this dimension, as of every other dimension, I'm sure pretty much, is the Mythril ore. I'll pull up a picture of it later on in this little thingy. So yeah, alright, so here are all the mobs: the golem, the archer, the find, and the advanced quarry, which are we'll get to the regular quarry in a little bit, but I'll just give you a little overview now. They're just little guys that fly around and shoot stuff at you that, if you're not prepared, even in the Dravite Hills, will one-shot you. So I'll just show you the ore now, since this was a really short one. Here's just Mythril ore, but this is pretty much like all the other ores. It's just different colors. Mythril ore. It's a block, and it has to have at least an efficiency 16 pickaxe. So there it is. And Mythril Mountains, it'll drop fragments. Ropey pickaxe has to be at least 16 as its efficiency to be mined, as is all the other ores in Divine RPG dimensions. So now let's go to Azurite. The Azurite Forest. Oh, wait, the wrong thing. Azurite Forests. Obviously, you get there with Azurite blocks, and here's an overview of Azurite Forest. Just a picture of it. It is blue. It's the second Twilight Dimension. The portal is made as actually Dravite blocks, which are crafted with 9 Dravite fragments. You'll need 90 to make the portal, and you just place it like another portal and light it with the Twilight clock, and the Dravite fragments are of course obtained from the Dravite Hills. The difference between Azurite and Dravite is that Azurite will have more hostile mobs, and this is the same for the dimensions. As the farther you go, the more advanced and darker it becomes. And as you go along, the ore becomes less common apparently. And of course, Azurite ore, the only ore. Sometimes the portal will spawn in midair, so be sure to bring blocks along with you. The recommended is 1 stack. So back, just to look at Azurite forests. And now we'll just take a quick look at mobs. There are 5 kinds of mobs in the Azurite forests. 2 of which spawn in Dravite Hills as well. The mobs are Moonwolf, which is neutral unless you attack it, and it's also tameable with a bone. The Dravite Cadillion and Toma, of course, neutral, and the Golem and Varric are hostile. Let's look at the Varric, actually. I don't remember seeing him in other gameplay, because I watched 2 Divine RPG modded Let's Plays. I watch Captain Sparkle's Let's Play, and oh wow, oh yeah, I remember that, and the Camping Rushers Divine RPG Let's Play. So there's that, and let's actually just finish out this thing, because we've only been going for like a couple minutes. Dravite. The Dravite hails the first Twilight Dimensions that you go to. It's got the weakest mobs, and obviously it's orange, yellow, whatever you want to call it. And either way, don't underestimate it, because mobs are still quite powerful and can knock you off the edge of the world. And the edge of the world, all that stuff in the background that's not land, you do fall into oblivion there. You will need good armor, like netherite armor, angelic armor, which is probably, you're not probably going to have it yet at this point, unless you really go for it. It's angelic armor is smart to have, because if you don't know yet, you can fly away. You can fly around in this dimension. With the angelic armor, and how you get there, same thing as always. Another portal thing, and you get the divine shards to make the Dravite rock from bosses like the Ancient Entity, the Watcher, and the Erico Horde. Yeah, and with the Twilight Clock, sometimes the portals spawn floating away from the land, and it is highly recommended to bring plenty of blocks with you to create a bridge. Just looking at the blocks, there's grass, Dravite dirt, yellow logs, leaves, stone, and the Dravite ore and water apparently. And you will need fragments to get to the other dimension, either 90 souls, which you can turn into fragments, or just mine 90 fragments. And you need that to get to the Azurite forests. You can also use this stuff to make armor, weapons, and tools. And then the mobs, there's the bunny, that's neutral, Dracodilian's neutral, and Toma's neutral. Corey, Mythril, and Mythril are all hostile. They vary in difficulty to kill, and the bunny you can tame, I think, with a Captain Sparkler is what it's called. But I'm not sure. Anyways, I said we would, but we'll look at the Corey, but we'll get to that in a sec. The most challenging are the Mythril and Mythril, which are hostile. Bunnies are easy to kill. The angry bunny that follows is more challenging. When you kill a bunny, here's the angry bunny. You kill the bunny, and then you get its soul and stuff, and then a huge bunny spawns from it, and goes after you right away. So I'll just look at the Corey really quick, and then I think we will say goodbye for this video. And then next video will be the non-Twilight Dimensions. So there aren't any pictures of it. Oh well. And that's gonna do it. So